My first guest tonight has appeared in numerous films, including The Ref and The Matchmaker. Well, currently you can see him in his new HBO special, Denis Leary, Lock and Load. Please welcome Denis Leary.
You're standing up. What do you say?
The whole thing standing up?
The whole interview standing up.
That's working too hard.
All right.
Let's just have a seat here.
How are you?
What's going on?
How much?
I understand you don't sound sound terrific.
I'm in the middle of a cold, so I'm kind of I'm on suit. Oh, I love these people. Is that sarcastic?
No. No, that was deep concern on their part. Yeah.
I'm on a combination of Sudafed. It's not bad if you want to take this recipe down. Sudafed non-drowsy with an herbal thing that my wife gave me. I don't know the name of that, which gives you kind of a slight buzz, and then NyQuil. A couple shots of NyQuil.
Wait, well, you're doing the non-drowsy and then the NyQuil. That stuff is...
No, but it's a nice balance because you get the speedy from the non-drowsy Sudafed. You know what I mean? Like a little bit too speedy. Then the herbal thing kind of threw in a little kick of like hallucinations.
And we don't know
like,
what...
Trailing light. And then
Tell me more about this mystery herb that your wife put in there. You have no idea what it is. No, I'm just curious.
I don't know what it is. It's some kind of one of those things that they say comes from a root and it comes in a bottle. You just drink it.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably like plain alcohol.
I dig. Yeah.
It's moonshine is what it is.
Moonshine. So. See, how much of that did you have before you did the show right now?
I don't remember.
You were drinking a 6-quart bottle and you passed out.
Well,
next thing you know, you're out here.
I took that and a couple of Budweiser, so I feel pretty good. I have a cold, but I don't know I have a cold. That's the key thing.
And now Dan has your cold now.
Yeah.
You notice I didn't shake hands. I give you the salute.
I know,
You know, how was you been back to Ireland recently?
I was just there. That's one of the reasons I'm sick now. Is I was back there. I think last weekend for 3 dates, 3 live dates.
Yeah.
And last time I was on the show, I brought up this cousin thing.
Yeah.
You guys know about that? Conan and I. Conan O'Brien.
I still want to hear more about this mystery herb.
Conan and I, apparently, like a cousin of mine, with a satellite dishes now, people in Ireland can see anything. So they watch the Conan O'Brien show, and one of my uncles figured out...
Why do you say it like that? They can see anything. They can see the finest television America has to offer.
Yeah, NYPD Blue.
Yeah.
And the thing is...
Okay.
So an uncle of mine kept watching the show, and he thought he was putting together Conan's face with some other relatives of ours, and sure enough, we're like third cousins, right? So,
right. I love that he did it by face, because this is just that an Irish guy would look at me and go,
"Oh, but we don't look that dissimilar if you think about it."
No, not
don't
really.
Don't we kind of look like a little bit? I mean, coloring-wise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like other Irish guys don't look like us.
Yeah. What I love is you and I could just go to Ireland and just stand on the side of the road with those tweed caps and hold shovels and give people directions, and no one would know. We look like we never left.
That's true.
Are you into this thing? It's become a big craze here, Lord of the Dance. You into that?
Well, no, I have not. My sister has all the videotapes, and my other cousins have the videotapes, and I've seen the ads. But the one thing I like about the guy, have you seen the outfit that he wears? The bullfighting jacket with the Jackie Stallone headband thing. But let's say, I mean, I'm Irish, folks, and you've been to Irish weddings probably. We don't dance like that, okay? We dance in a drunken stupor for about 5 seconds, and we puke. And it has nothing to do with tapping. Not fun.
It's not quite the same. You're saying you'd like his show more if he did that dance, stopped, and threw up at one point.
If he came out, if Riverdance was a bunch of... If Riverdance was a bunch of, like, overweight, beer-bellied Irish guys who came out and danced around with, like, naked from the waist up and then puked and then beat each other up, I'd be really happy, okay?
Now you're the true Lord of the Dance.
The true Lord of the Dance.
Can you hang on 1 second, because we're going to take a little commercial break right here. We'll talk to you more, and this will give you time to recover from this hideous cold you're having.
Hideous cold.
More with Denis Leary in just a second. Stick around. And we were just talking during the break. You're a dad.
I'm a dad.
You have 2 kids.
I have 2 kids.
Yeah.
Actually, a big chunk of the new HBO special is about my kids. And they're good kids. The only problem with kids now is they're into Hanson. You know what I mean? All kids are into Hanson. Yeah. So when we're in the car driving out to the country, they have to, like kids like to listen to the same thing over and over again. So that Bop song has been played in my car literally for the last 6 months. And to the point where I just said, you know what, I got to give in. And I became like a Hanson fan, and I'll tell you why. Because these kids are a giant rehab festival just waiting to happen. Oh, yeah. They're going to crash and burn very soon.
Get in on the ground floor.
Their parents should just call up Willis and Gary Coleman right now and have a meeting about it. You know what I mean? Just get into rehab. Because how old's the drummer, 6?
He's like, no, he's older than, he's not,
he's close to 6.
He's not like a fetus,
you know. He's 8 years old.
He can hold a stick, yeah. Okay. He's like 8. Let's say he's 8.
They're going to find him in a hotel room with a hooker and an 8-ball. Mark my words. I'm telling you right now.
Oh, I hope not.
He's going to be all the way up inside the hooker's at the pull him out.
Now, wait a minute.
Oh, I knew I could take it one step too far. I knew I could take it one step too far.
Just a quick reminder, this is not your HBO special, okay?
I'm sorry.
This is your NBC special.
The cold medicine took over.
Okay, we'll blame it on that. That'll help me with the censors, the cold medicine defense. Are you a tough dad? Because you have a bit of a tough guy persona. Are you a tough dad?
No, I mean, we're trying to bring up the right way. We're not hitting them, you know. We're not spanking them.
That's good.
Yeah, we find we don't have to spank them. We find that waving the gun around pretty much gets the job done. The problem with kids is they don't know the rules, and if you explain the rules, then they go in one ear and out the other, like closing the door. They cannot remember to close the door behind them, no matter how many times it happens. Close the door. You just open it. Close it. You know what I mean? Apparently a kid's dream house is just a house with no doors. You know what I mean? There's leaves flying around. Bats are in there. They don't care. You know?
Bats are running around?
Well, bats don't actually run. They fly.
Now,
there's still people coming in. Oh, that's people who work on the show. Okay.
Yeah, things have gotten so bad on this show that people just wander in off the street. It's literally... No, it's true. No.
Hey, there's a TV show going on.
Yeah. This is kind of half talk show, half shelter, you know? Cold out.
Yeah. Winter's setting. Now, let's go over O'Brien's. It's cold outside.
You did a movie with... and there's some big people in this movie. De Niro's in this movie?
He's in the movie I did?
Yeah. You did a movie... Yeah, you did a movie with De Niro, Hoffman, right?
Yes, I did. Wag the Dog.
And Wag the Dog.
Huge cast. Anne Heche, myself, Woody Harrelson, Willie Nelson.
What's Willie Nelson doing in the movie?
Willie's, believe it or not, playing a country singer who has long hair. Real sick.
Very hard for him to get that part.
I'll tell you, he's something. You know, you're on that set. Those 2 guys are icons by themselves. But you know, and, Hoffman and De Niro. But even they were impressed by Willie Nelson when he would, like, in between takes, he would just sit there and sing with that old guitar, and everybody would just shut up and listen to him. And there was one day we're playing, we're doing a scene in a recording studio that we had built. It was on a lot, but they had dressed it with all these pictures of old bands, real pictures from the 20s and the late 1800s and the early 1800s, and there was a picture of an old Indian band, and they had these handmade wooden instruments and stuff, and we're all looking at it going, wow, look at those cool instruments. And Willie Nelson leans in and he looks and he goes, I wonder if they smoked weed back then. So, you know what I mean?
Kind of a one-track mind.
Yeah, one-track mind.
Willie says that about everything.
Probably, yeah.
Someone shows him a beautiful diamond ring, and, oh, look at all the fun. He's like, I wonder if there's weed in there. Willie, relax. No.
I wonder if we can crush this up and smoke it.
A beautiful sunset. Reminds me of weed. Willie, enjoy life.
Willie.
We felt weird because Willie came on the show once real early on. You remember this, Andy? And he brought that old guitar that he's had forever. And he's, you know, all these legends have signed his guitar.
Right,
and he lets, like, legendary people sign his guitar. And I was talking to him about how, wow, you've let all these legends sign his guitar. And Willie Nelson said, yeah, you guys, come on, go ahead, sign it. And we felt like, you know, so we did, you know, and I actually, like, obliterated, you know, Tammy Wynette's name to get Conan in there. But, like, you know, we put our names in there, and we kind of felt like, no, that cheapens the guitar. I mean, not that we don't have any self-esteem, but we shouldn't be on his guitar.
Was there any weed inside the hollow
There was
body?
weed in there.
Probably
He's not the only one with the one-track mind. Richard Harris show, you mentioned you saw that last night?
Yeah, I saw that. Was that last night?
That was last night.
Okay,
and he's just one of the, he's one of the legendary
well, Richard Harris,
Irish
what it reminded me of is that he was so funny on the show. He's a great storyteller.
Great raconteur.
Yeah, great raconteur. And, you know, he has him and Peter O'Toole go on these talk shows, and they have these great stories about the old days when guys, 3 famous guys would go out drinking, and then, like, that's the story he told about getting drunk with O'Toole during the interval at a play.
Right.
And then all the stories done the same way, where they're drunk and they fall into the audience and they say something really witty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it made me realize in our generation, every story about celebrities going out and getting high involves biting. You know what I mean? Christian Slater bites a policeman, or women's underwear, you know, with Marv.
Right,
it's just like,
so there's no...
we have no comparison.
No, it used to be a classy thing to do.
Yeah, now it's like, yeah, I went out with, you know, Rob Lowe, and we dressed up like women and bit people. You know what I mean? It's like, that was a big night out. You know?
Oh, what's happened to show business? Denis Leary, Lock and Load, the comedy CD is in stores now.
Yeah, I want to just tell people, too, about the CD. It's got an extra 30 minutes of stuff that's not in the HBO special.
Okay.
So, for all those fans out there who want a little bonus.
All right. Yeah. And the HBO special is airing this month. Thanks a lot, Cousin, for dropping by again. And feel better. Denis Leary, everybody. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Listen to public service announcement.